Here we are. Hang on, let some fire trucks go by. Yeah, every night this time, 5:30, there's either fire trucks or ambulances. I think people just, yeah, because everybody's moving around, right? How are y'all doing? Can you hear me? Good, good. Landon's here. Raven King. Good to hear you. Yeah. Fatih's here. Sean. And good evening. It's a spider. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, he's a good. Cabicuffs! Wow. It's been a while, Cab. Holy cow. We haven't talked to you in a long time. Yeah. Yeah, this is the old intro. At some point I gotta update the intros. Just kind of make things different. But, you know, like everything else. What hour of the day do I do that? Yeah, Raven King, I think it's that time of day when people are coming home from work and they're tired and getting into accidents. And I just think that's the time of day. The transitional hours when things just kind of get wrong. Let me see it. It's better for my eyes. Ah, that's better. Oh. See, the light here is very bright. See, I'm phasing red. Anyways, how you doing tonight? How's everybody doing? How you, Extania? Actually, I got to teach you the proper way to do that song. I noticed that I wasn't even playing it correctly. But, yeah, we'll talk about that some other time. What are my plans today? I'm going to do this. Had a big day, really busy day. Had a lot to do. I got it all done, though. I have a dinner with some buddies of mine at a joint called the Smokehouse. So I'm going to stop in. I'm not going to have dinner. They eat too late, like 8:15. I go, man, I'll come by and have a sip. But eating at 9 o'clock at night, that's tough for me. Yeah. Lightning Bolt. How you doing, Bolt? Got a lot of old schools here. You know, Cornelius, how you doing? Oh, you're gonna do great, Sandy. You're gonna do great. Just focus on the song. Don't worry about anything else. Focus on the song. That's all. Everybody wants you to do well. Everybody's rooting for you. Remember that. We're the only one now rooting for ourselves. I have that nerves all the time. But remember, just focus on the work and know that everybody wants you to be great. They'd much rather have to deal with you being great than with you not being great. So just everybody wants you to be great. You will be. Slayer, if you want them, man, sure. If you want onions, and tell somebody to give you some goddamn onions. I can't, man. I can eat one at a time. Yeah, that. But you do know he didn't eat the 50 eggs, right? Paul Newman, he didn't eat 50 eggs. Yeah. Eucanimus. How you doing, man? Got a lot of old OG corner rights here today. I love it. Freaking love it. It's going to be a shorty because I really do have to get moving. Hey, Milo. Give me an M16 Woods used in 1961. Huh? I think probably used an M14 in 61. I think the M16 didn't happen until later in the war. Am I right? I think the M16 came around as a result of that. You probably used an M14, like most of the guys who were in SOG did, and then they slowly the weaponry evolved over that few years. Yeah. Hey, B Music, how you doing? That's what I understand. That's what I've read. I wasn't there. I do not know. Well, narcs, yeah, man, they got to come see. Make sure. Did you take the job? Are you leaving? Are you making moves? Sure, why not? Hey, Slick, how you doing, buddy? Well, see, that's not him. It's Arnold. Get on the chopper. Get on the chopper. Get on the fucking bird, man. Just get on the fucking bird. That's what it would say. Chopper's too many vowels. Get on the fucking bird. All right, Fatsi, take care, man. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Alihan. Slick, ask all the questions you want, man. As long as you're okay with me deciding not to answer, all right? Question away. Yeah, that would have been Woods' thing. Get on the bird, man. Oh, I don't know, man. 80s. I was smacking in the middle of the 80s. See, the 80s, I dressed pretty much the way I dress now. The 80s wasn't costume time for me. Some of us have never left jeans. I did have what did I have in the 80s? It's, I don't know, man. For the 80s, for me, I was just kind of dressed like I do now. I did have a pair of those crazy, what they call parachute pants. Yeah, I did have a pair of those. They had suspenders and shit. But that was for the band. That was in a band. That was a costume I wore for the band. Daily life, man. It's always been about jeans, sometimes corduroys. Yeah, I'm a very simple kind of dresser. Dude, I have so many little tricks, techniques, and habits. The biggest one is get away from the desk and take a walk. Yeah, get up from the desk, take a walk, let it go, put it down, and see what comes. Again, but there's so much to that. There's so much. Georgia, we love us from Georgia. Meowster, how you doing? Game Anesis. Was it Game on Nemesis? Game on Nemesis. Oh my God, the grapefruit's back. My suicidal grapefruit. We missed you. Yeah. What was that? Game. Game on Nemesis. All right, Game on Nemesis. I thought it was game one with my sis. I don't know what that's about. So what's happening in the world? What do you know? What are you hearing? Have we figured out what's going on with the drones? You know. Yeah, I've been great, man. Been busy, doing a lot of work, in verticals, doing recording every day a little bit, writing, getting my just kind of got a good steady got a good steady flow of work and taking care of myself and just working out. So it's good. It's slow but steady, which is something new for me. I usually go in sprints. So of course you can if you can afford one. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying. Yeah, but inside of that as well, there's a lot of weird shit going on. I don't know if they're missing a warhead. What they said, what I read, is that they're missing some radioactive material. Now, pretty sure they wouldn't be shipping a warhead on a train unless it was illegitimate. Unless it wasn't unless it was, being smuggled in or something. So yeah, I'm still waiting to get some final answers on that. Hey, and thanks, man. Appreciate that. Big deal. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you too. Sure, ask away, man. Ask away. Sure. If they called, I'd love to talk to them about it if they did it. But who knows, man? Those are the kind of things. I don't know if I'm a. There's so many moving parts to that, but I'm always open to working, especially with that franchise. Are they? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what a vocal board is. I just plug it right into a microphone. I have a I have a it's called a Volt 467, and I plug it right into my Mac, and that's what I do. I don't really, not really much with knowing how to do things like that. Yeah, I have not been following this very much. I have my own contentions with Activision, but that's, you know, sure, makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. See, that's the mistake, and that's where I'm trying to. That's where like it's really different. Woods is not a hothead, at least the way I see Woods. Woods is just intense. Woods just has a very um, he has no room for fools. He has no time to because people die when idiots talk in the room and people die. He has no tolerance. He's intolerant. He's not a hothead because he's the only time he ever blew up is when he threw the grenade at. But that was because what they did to him. But for the most part, Woods is just pretty intense, and he doesn't deal with fools lightly, and he has no patience for that shit. So he's not really a hothead. He's just very he if he doesn't respect you, he's not going to let you speak about something. He's gonna shut the fuck up. Just yeah. So that's all that is. Let's see. Don't have one yet. Maybe home recording. I don't know. Christmas has lost its. Yeah, I don't have a big desire to have Christmas this year. It's just not. The Christmas spirit's not among me this year. It's just fine. Hey, Raven King, I haven't heard anything. I don't know. Sure, why not? Why not change it up? They do that. They have the right to do that. I have played Cold War. I am familiar with the story, but I'm mostly a zombies guy. Well, the thing is, it's just more. It's less expensive than people, and if you guys cared, you wouldn't buy the game. But you guys keep buying the game. So until AI affects the bottom line, um, they'll do it because it's less expensive. I use AI for things that I used to pay people for, so I get it. I totally get it. Hey, Mister Unknown. Well, I'm here. It is wonderful right now. This is great. Yeah. Uh, Sam Worthington was not. David Mason and I are friends. The guy who plays David Mason, Rich McDonald, we're buddies. Yeah, he is a comfort character because he's just no bullshit. Just like it's like, can you throw a rock or not? Can you throw? Can you shoot straight or not? Can you do your job? The only question he's ever going to ask you. It could. I mean, it's only a pandemic if you buy into it this time. It's only a pandemic if you sit there and capitulate. Then if you agree to it, like we did, everybody like fucking sheep. Fucking cops putting guns in my face because I'm driving down the road. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? I'm driving. I'm going somewhere. Where's your mask? In my fucking truck? Seriously? And it was just, yeah, LA was just a fucking shit show. And the fact that the cops act this way, that's what bothers me. Because you kind of hold cops to a higher standard, you know? Well, I am traditionally a turkey fella. That was the thing. Ham was Easter. But every now and then, my mom get crazy and she'd make a ham for Christmas. Yeah. Well, you guys want a ham or turkey for Christmas? Yes, sir. I don't know what was Belle's fate, so I don't know. I'm just Outbreak. That's all I played. I was an Outbreak addict. I loved Outbreak. No, I think if you don't, I think in the day and age of the 3 second soundbite, when people are very happy watching vertical content and without much substance, AI can perfectly do that. It's when you want something deeper and more with more substance that you're going to have to that you will have to revert back to human beings. But if you just want to see some represent like music, you can tell when someone has the voice has been modified. You can just tell right away, right? But if you don't care, it becomes an art form. But so I don't know. It all comes around. And remember, we are constantly in a state of evolution. Either you catch on and grow with the times, or you get swamped, you get washed over by them. Either you ride the wave, or the wave capsizes you both. DK Vargas, glad you're here. Well, actually, he doesn't smoke cigarettes. He smokes these, but they look like cigarettes in the game. These are backwoods. My opinion on AI, it's a great tool. You have to learn how to use it. You have to. You have no choice. It's already here. It's already dictating everything. But you got to be aware of it too, because it's tracking everything you do. Like even my conversations, I have my phone. It listens through my phone, and also getting ads for things. Just do something. Talk around your phone or around your Amazon, and talk about something you never talk about. Talk about like baby diapers if you have no kids. See what happens. It's funny how things pop up on your feed. I was, first of all, Austin, thank you. Appreciate that. It's a big deal. I appreciate it. It is the holidays, and I do have my tea addiction. Um, when it comes to the reality of Black Ops 25, that's terrifying because as you study it, yeah, it's happening. Drone warfare remote warfare is the thing. And just I don't know if you guys watch these horrifying videos coming out of Ukraine of drones bombing guys. It's terrifying. Like, how do you defend against that? How do you defend against a freaking drone? Hard to shoot them because and now they have ones that have an AI, have an intelligence chip in them that can avoid like being shot at and stuff. They have an invasion system in it. So I don't know. It's terrifying that this is about to happen in 2025. So, but it doesn't surprise me because the guys who wrote Black Ops 2 and 1, they were really heavy into research. Dave Anthony, he's part of he's part of a think tank. He does these things. So there's bad shit. Where's my turkey? Bell's dead. Yeah, I didn't really know much about Bell. Bell was not part of my game, part of my storyline, so I really can't comment on Bell. Lessons. um, what are you gonna do? I mean, I don't I don't get myself involved in these conversations because there's no way to know how I'm going to feel. I'm not going to pre-plan it. And I don't know if that was going to happen. So why? I don't want to worry about it before it happens. When it happens, I'll worry about it. If it doesn't happen, then I don't want to waste time uh, projecting a future that's that's unless it's a really great thing. I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know. No, I did not know her. No. The best depends on the day, man. Yeah, right. That's how it happens. Is that same? I mean, tea in a glass. Yeah, a glass teacup. That's how it should be drank or drunk. That's how one should drink tea. Clear glass. Abacus, man. I know. Yeah, they're quite a team. They were groundbreakers. Good question. I would hope so. What I can tell you is Dave Anthony is now kind of retired, semi-retired, and I know Mr. Blundell he's working on another game for another company. I don't know if it's my prerogative to talk about his life, but he's definitely working on something else. That's all I can say. No, liquor. No, I don't mix my tea and my liquor. It depends. It depends on how legitimate and what needs to happen. If you're in the middle of having to get something done and your emotions are getting the best of you, fuck no. Here, finish your job, cry when it's done. Survive this first. Finish the mission, finish the job, and then have your emotional breakdown. But not while we're fucking doing it. So there's that element, having control over your emotions. And then if something, after the case, man, yeah, you just sit there. Sometimes the best way to comfort someone is sit there and just be there. Don't say a fucking word. Just sit there and just witness what they're going through. You know, it's because I put a little bit of honey and some half and half in it. Yeah. Well, I mean, they don't need to. They already got somebody to imitate me, so they don't need my voice. What they don't get is the performance, and that's where the value is. Is the performance the same? Someone can always imitate my voice. Some guys have done it great. Guys getting paid to do it right now, right? But he's not imitating the performance. So that's the quality of my voice is one thing. My decisions and how to use it is the quality of the performance is something else. Have I been to Canada many times? Yes, I played hockey. I've been there to work. I've been to Canada many times. Oh, I think he's a Mozart guy. I think he definitely drips into Mozart, maybe some Beethoven, but Beethoven's bigger symphonies. And then he probably Credence, Stones, some some funk. I would love to do that. Yeah, Walking Dead. I have what's it, season 14 now? I have no idea what they're doing. How do you get 14 seasons out of a show? That's amazing to me. Was it ever in the books to have Woods see numbers after Kravchenko caps him at the end of the Black Ops 1? Again, that depends on what you want as canon. Yeah, it's like there's a thought that the narrative is all a sort of a virtual existence. Anyways, the answer is I don't know. The answer is I don't know. I have no idea. The game is so amorphous now. There's so many different threads that any one can be legitimate. You know, what is the legitimate one? I don't think there is. You know, now without having great contention from a lot of people about whether it's true or not. You know. Right. I saw that. And now apparently the original guy came back to the show. Is it Rick? Rick came back. I know how to answer that. Sure. No, probably not. Probably not, because like Woods knows he can rescue Mason. Not so sure. So I don't know. Good question. Great question. Character choice. I would need so much more information before I can actually weave that into a performance or an idea. Is it 12 seasons? Yeah. It's a lot, man. Here's this is where I store my tea in a little. It's a mini French press. I use it for both tea and coffee. I like my tea extra strong, so I do 2 bags, and it needs a little extra water. And so that's what I do. So now I'm back to my tea up. Oh, thank you. The root canal. Well, it's not so much the root canal. Canal, that feels a lot better. It's the part of my mouth that I chewed up because I was so numb and I got hungry and ate. I just chewed my inside my lips. So that's just starting to heal now. Painful though. Yeah. Always got tea in the standby. Yes, Woods is an espresso man. He likes espresso and Cuban coffee. Woods loves his Cuban coffee, not this American shit that's weak. You know, he has Cuban coffee. He likes really that dark, what's it called? Espresso roast. Yeah. Let's see. No, I've actually been working on a Christmas song, but I just don't have time. I'm just cranking things out. It hasn't. I have an idea that's percolating, but usually I don't write them until like 3 days before Christmas. It's like waiting for your, we're supposed to have that project in high school, and you wait till Sunday and it's due Monday morning. Yeah, that. Really, mood swings. Yeah. Well. That was a long time ago, like 10 years ago, right? They had like an old album these guys did. Yeah, I heard about that. So if it's ready, I'll play it. No, man, it's the same. It's just acting. Hit your mark, stay your line. The pain of the hard part was just spending an hour and a half in the chair getting made up. It's easier now because they have a like a horn, a camera in front of you. But before they had to basically paint the grid and then put these little dots all over your face, and that took forever. And then getting them off was just really tough. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. It's a tough line to cross because you're taking an intellectual property and you're sort of exploiting it for your own purposes. So and they sort of want to have control over that. You can't blame them. You can't blame them for that. Well, that's not new though. I mean, that's not new. That happens in every game. Some guys just get a lot of fun out of throwing a wrench into the gear, into the works. That's not new. That happened with Black Ops 4, Black Ops and Modern Warfare. It always happens. Right? Got a song called Upload something. Upload Wonderland. It's a Christmas song. It's down below. Hey man, highlight of the day. What's the highlight of the day? Got a job offer for January. Not sure about it yet, but they checked my availability. It's a nice job. Shoots up in Big Bear. I love going to Big Bear, so that's the highlight of my day. Now I got to meet a couple of buddies of mine for a quick cocktail, quick Christmas cheer, and then back here and back to work. Yeah, Weston's Games. How you doing? You don't matter no more, Woods. Wow, that's cool. Well, here's the thing. No, I don't defend anything that this current administration says because I think they're really got some. I don't know what's going on, but I don't trust it. But remember, if you shoot one of these out of the sky, it's going to fall someplace, and it may land in someone's house or someone's car. So you can't really control where it crashes, and they're pretty hard to capture while they fly. So that may be what they may mean. Whether they're them as do they pose another kind of threat? Sure, possibly. But I think what they're in the parlance of our government officials, they'll take anything. Maybe they are a foreign entity. Maybe they do have bad intent, or maybe they are. Again, the idea is that if you shot it down, it could be a threat. It could be dangerous. So that's probably what they're. It's probably a true statement because they're using one aspect of it, right? Yeah, I really believe it's about they're trying to track down some missing nuclear material. That makes a really common sense explanation. But then again, trust nothing. All right, Bluna, take care. Yeah, it's a shorty today. I'm just getting out of here pretty quick myself, so just saying hi to everybody. One of my favorite games. I love Halo. Would sisters and get stabbed? Yeah, no, he wouldn't sit there. You fucking fight back, man. Anyways, don't get me started on that. Only as extreme satire. Right? Yeah. I hope so. The fucking Congress seems to be fighting them tooth and nail. I don't understand it. They have why are they fighting? We got a clean house, man. We have to get a whole new kind of representative government. These fuckers are getting way too rich, way too fast. They just got a bill to give themselves a 40% raise. Are you fucking kidding me? These fuckers aren't rich enough. Most of them have turned into freaking millionaires. Come on. It's like, don't get me started on that shit. I'm great, brother. I am so good. I'm busy. I am getting healthy, feeling strong. I couldn't ask for more. Well, that's not true. I could ask for my knee, my left knee, to be a lot to improve quicker, but it's already so much better than it was last year. I'm so happy where my progress is here. Yeah, great food. I will, man. I will probably do an Easter, not Easter, a Christmas morning Eve show. Maybe give some things away. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. See what I'm doing if I'm even in the country still. Oh, there you go. He don't need no man. Yeah. It's on my list every day, brother. Sit on my patio. I do my list. Yes, sir. All right, Austin Huber. Take care. Have a good night. Let me check my. I just got an email from Amazon. Selling me fucking diapers. No, fucking. Don't even bring. I got layers, man. He's just gonna said that. Hey, you know me. I got layers. What the fuck? That's like. Don't get me started. All right. Sonic 3, I haven't seen Sonic 1, so I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm clueless. How much are those diapers? Well, what happened was a buddy of mine, I'm not gonna give any names out. It's not Darwin, by the way. It was in a large city, and he took this medication and it gave him the runs, and he tried to get home and he couldn't, and he just soiled himself and had to take a cab home. So I was gonna send him some diapers for Christmas. No, it's not Darwin. No, it's not Darwin. Hey, Coley Clips, how you doing? No, that's all you're getting on those diapers, man. And it wasn't Darwin. No, somebody else I know. Commented, man, what the fucking just happened to me? I go, what's going on? No, I'm in a cab. I just shit myself. I couldn't even laugh at him. I couldn't even laugh at the guy because it was just like, it's just like, oh, yeah, he goes, yeah. He goes, the poor cab driver. He goes, oh my God. I just got bored of the Uber driver, the fuck he was. Oh my God. You woke up your mom? Good. Wake up, make some breakfast. That's not nice. I'm sure your mom is a very nice lady. Let's see. He probably would need diapers if he did that, like everybody else. Like this one, yeah. It may have to go. I don't know. This job I got in January. I may get rid of it anyways because it's really kind of a Christmas thing, you know, and it just makes me look so fucking old. Not that old. No, it does not belong on pizza. No, it's not even a question. Yeah, we'll see, Grim. We'll see. We'll see what happens if they. And plus, I got to do a scan, not for a game, but for something else I'm doing. And they want to scan me next week, and they may need it shaved off. So I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Yeah. All right. First of all, ketchup belongs on a fucking nut. Maybe a hot dog or sausage. That's it. But it doesn't belong anywhere near any other food at all. Yeah. Oh, X. Thank you. Have I voiced any other games? Yeah. Yakuza. I'm Masaru Watase. Yeah. Enderlit. Holy cow. Enderlit. I have not played it. I haven't seen it. I really don't. I haven't touched a video game in a long time. You know, it's been just a long time. Just don't have time to do it. Don't have the energy. I've seen that. I've seen that. I've seen that with scrambled eggs. I've seen that. It's just such an overpowering taste. And I just don't know if it's necessary. People use it on steak. I will stab you. If I'm at a dinner and we buy a good steak, if somebody decides to get ketchup, I will stab them in the fucking hand. That makes sense. I can see that. Kimchi's like sauerkraut, for those who don't know. I do olives with my eggs. I have roasted olives. Yeah, man, what you been doing? You doing great things? Are you out there killing the world, making your own? No. I will. No. Mm-mm. I quit mayonnaise. It's bad shit. I stopped. I get that. Some people don't like eggs because they have. I love eggs. Eggs and olive oil, salt, and pepper. It's just one of my favorite things there is. But I get it. Woods will eat anything that does not eat him first. If you have a good burger, you don't eat ketchup. If you cook it right, you get that shit from McDonald's or these fast food. Yeah, you better drown it in that crap because there's no taste to it. French fries, no, a good French fry. I will do mustard, and I will do mustard on a good French fry. I like mustard. Marines. Not tank. I used to have when I was in college and money was tight, lettuce sandwiches. Get a piece of lettuce, some mayonnaise, 2 pieces of bread. That was it. That was dinner. They never offered it to me. They never. No. Best seasoning for burgers. I like it the same way I do my steaks. I'll put a salt on it, room temp the burger, salt it with good salt, not the stuff you get, but chunky salt, and then a layer of pepper, and then put some Italian seasoning on it, and grind it in, flip it over, do the same thing, and then layer some butter on top of it. Trust me, you will not need anything else. I don't do barbecue sauce, man, because it's so much sugar, it messes my stomach up. If I go to barbecue out here, I just give me dry. Dry rub is great. Yeah. I mean, I might dip, but I don't really do. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, those are fun, right? I don't have time, man. I'm not gonna do that. That's just too much work. It's a lot of work doing those videos, and I got other things that are more important. You know, again, Call of Duty is such a small part. It's just not a big part of my career. You know, it's great, and I get to talk to you guys every week, and that's wonderful. But the game itself, it's just the content. I'm tired. I'm just tired of doing it. And they're like, "Oh, thanks, man. I can't wait to see it. What's it called? What is it called?" All right, Cajun seasoning. No, no, that's a whole. That's another animal. I love Cajun, like Cajun prime rib. Yeah, there's a diner up north that does that. It's just spectacular. Cajun prime rib. There's a place here in LA. It's called the Ivy. It's still there, but in us, it's kind of changed a lot. But they used to have a prime rib with a Cajun prime rib. It was just special. Yeah, man, just let it grow out and then just give it time. This is like 3 months of growth. Let it grow out and just keep changing. Make sure you got a shaver with some some different levels on it. Just keep cleaning it up, shape it the way you want. It's practice. That's amazing, man. I was just in Chicago. Well, actually, out in Woodstock. We are working on a film up in Woodstock, which is to about 20, 30 minutes west of Chicago, northwest. Sure. Grilled onions, yes. Grilled mushrooms, yes. That works. Yeah, I do not do. I do not do cheese on my burgers. I just don't. That's personal. Nope. I use rice milk. Rice milk. I don't know. I have any left. I don't think I have any of those. Yeah, I'm working. I got one I finished. It's really kind of great. I don't want to. I just recorded one. It's called Kilauea Road. I love it. I played it for a few people, and they say it's the best thing I've done so far. And I got a new one. I'm fighting with because it's. I just go up one step to get out of a C up to a C sharp, and it becomes a whole different song. It's strange how that happens. And yes, I got three recorded now that I really like. Okay, then Milo, obviously it was watered down. It wasn't that spicy. So I guess Cajun spice in Beverly Hills is a lot different than Cajun spice down in the bayou. No, dude, never be sorry. Questions are meant to be random. I live on hard boiled eggs. I'll get a carton of eggs, I'll boil them up, peel them, leave them in the fridge, and that's how I eat my breakfast. One hard boiled egg in the morning. Put on a slicer, salt, pepper, some olives, olive oil, mash it up. Unbelievable. You been to Japan, X? Spent a lot of time in Japan. Miss it. Are you there for business, or are you there because for vacation? Yeah, I play. I do. I get guitars. I play guitars. I write music. Well, are you talking about the Avenged Sevenfold thing? No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm a guitar player. I'll do a song before the end of the end of the show. Yeah, there you go. I love Tokyo. I worked there a couple times for Fuji making movies. Been a couple movies there. Your mom's from Japan. All right. I'm a big fan of the Japanese culture. Wait, are you in town? Oh, that's no. The door's open, man. That's the door's open. It's hot today. It was like 80 degrees in LA. It was crazy, crazy warm today. Yeah, well, you know, good. Go get my truck washed. It's I couldn't. That was funny. That's a good day. That was a good day, Narks. Glad you came by. No, no, they had see. This is what it is when you do these video games, right? They shoot it in a volume. It's this room, and they flood it with infrared light, and they put these suits on you with dots on them, and then your face is covered in dots, or now it's covered with a grid, and then so basically it's your frame, it's like your skeleton. It's like a mannequin, right? And what they do is then they take the computer watches the movements, and then they take it and they sort of paint it all in with what it's so you can make anybody look like anybody else. You can change the body size and height and weight and things. So the computer gives you a lot of room. Woods is basically my size. You know, I'm 5'11", 200 pounds. Right? So Woods is basically built like me on the assets, but they can change them to be skinnier, like or make them heavier or skinnier. And so what they did is we shot the thing with Kamar in the wheelchair, which is we have the behind the scenes, the live action of that, and then they shot the drummer from the band playing the drums, and they just drop a wood skin on top. It's a skin. Just drop a wood skin right on top of them. Oh yeah, they still use the suits, but now with the faces, it's different. Now they just paint the grid on us, and they have this camera there, which has a light, so they capture even more emotion now. They actually have a filming of it. It's weird though because you have this like a beak, and it's like this, so you can always tell when somebody's doing it because you're a little blind to one side depending on where the horn comes up. So it's like this comes off of your head, comes around, and the camera's like right here, and it sits in front of you, so you're always like looking around it and over it, but there's a dead spot here, and you can always tell when somebody's in a mocap because there's a dead spot in their interaction, or they're always favoring one side because that's your open side. It's really interesting. Oh yeah, it's gonna be. What's tomorrow's weather gonna be? It's gonna be warm tomorrow. I know that. I heard that. Let's see. Hang on. Tomorrow is going to be. It's gonna be in the 70s tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be mid 70s. It's another good day. California, man, ain't no joke. All right, here's a. Oh yeah, just in case, for those you don't know, follow over at Instagram, James C. Burns. Twitter is at James C. Burns, or on a Cameo, you can do that too. Well, there we go. The Cameo's there. Like and subscribe. Hey, dipshit, hit the like button. Yeah, leave that up for a second. Let's see. Chicago PD, you mean the TV show? I'd love to be on that show. What a great show. I don't think they're terrible writers. I think they're asked to do a different thing. They're asked to really expand they're trying to expand the game, and that requires they make decisions that often don't make sense, or asking. they would have to water down certain things and to prop up other things, which means that you get less of a dynamic story. So that's what's really happening, I think. Owen Snope, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Extandia. Well, I mean, Extandia, Narks is Pennsylvania too. Did you know that? You guys are probably like neighbors and shit. Probably like live right down the street from each other. That happened before. I have a long time hockey buddy. I've known this guy since the 80s. It's the guy I play hockey with all the time years ago. And I haven't seen him in 10 years, 12 years. I go to my neighbor had a birthday party at this pub down the street, so I go to say hi. And who's standing there? But my buddy Duffy. It's like, I said, where do you live? He goes, I live right here. He lives one block over from me. I've been here 5 years, and I never knew it. He goes, yeah, I go by your house all the time. That's life, man. The real MVP. How you doing? That's all I listen to, man. That's all I listen to. It's going great, you know. It was 83 degrees today. It's going to be 78 tomorrow. But on Christmas, it's going all the way down to 61. Oh my God, 61 degrees for Christmas. It's going to be freezing. I love cookies. I don't like to eat them, but I love cookies. Hang on, the concert's going on outside. Yeah, 6:30. The crazies are out. Well, today was great, though. I went outside. I have a deck out here, a patio and a deck, and I was up there working all day to put my umbrella up. I love it out there. But it's cold. I mean, it gets cold. We get down to like in the 40s here too. It's not. Hang on. We talked about that earlier. I don't know, man. I think there's a lot. I think there's several things happening at once. That's how things usually play out. There's a theory that they're out looking for some radioactive material. I believe that. The theory that it's foreign elements. I believe that. There's a theory that it's fucking aliens. You know what? I don't know. Mod Rage. Yeah, it's like it's exactly 1 week from today. Exactly 1 week from today. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, unbelievable. I know. I'm going to say something here. This is how it goes. This is what I work on. And its premise, I've been saying this since day one, a thought that gets repeated in your head, a thought that you keep ruminating or running and spinning and spinning, it becomes a belief system. You start to believe it. Someone could, if you keep telling yourself, you know, the sky's full of daggers, you say it enough, in your head, you'll believe it. Okay. And then that belief then if you stay with that belief and you give it more time and attention and energy, that belief will become part of your momentum. And that momentum is what dictates the quality of your life. If your momentum sucks, you go back, okay, what are my belief systems? You know, what do I believe is real? You know, do I believe everyone's oppressing me? Do I believe there's no opportunity? Do I believe that I'm dumb? Do I believe that I'm too short, too fat, too skinny? To whatever it is whatever limiting thought that you started to believe in, you have to go, okay, if I believe that, then I can back up, okay, what thoughts am I thinking to create that in my head? And the beauty of this is just change your fucking thought, man. Just fight for a new thought. You got to fight for it. You got to say it out loud. You know, I love my shoes. I love my shoes. I love my shoes. I love my life. You may have to say it 100, because think all the hours you spent with a negative message, you got to counteract that with some positive messages. You know, so if there's something you're really struggling with, find the opposite of that and and just say it out loud as many times. Go in a room and say it out loud for an hour. Just a fight to have, and just want to have a different point of view on what you're saying, what you're thinking. Change your thoughts. So pay attention to what you put your attention on. Yeah. And stay out of environments that don't watch the fucking news. Do not get off of Instagram. Get off of TikTok. Oh my God, get off of these platforms where it's all this fast adrenaline information. Next thing you know, you're depressed. Make sure you eat right. Make sure you sleep enough. Make sure you drink enough water. Like at least one of these per day. I do too, but I'm fucking woods. So. I promise you, you drink one of those a day, you're gonna feel better no matter what's going on. All right, that's it. That's my lecture. I know, Mug. I know it's coming up. What am I getting for Christmas? I don't know. I might buy myself a weight sled so I can do some training with my legs. I may do that. That's what I might. I don't know. I have everything I need. Yeah, it is GTA. Oh, Tank, I'm sure there's a lot of that. I am sure that is real. I am sure that's part of it. I'm sure that is a psyop as well. Remember, what makes things difficult is people know that if you put all these realities, all these facts together in one soup, it's almost impossible to separate them. So yes, are they searching for materials? Probably. Is it some private contractors? Is it police protection? Is it a foreign entity? Is it whatever it is? It's a whole bunch of things that are probably factual, but they're all melded together, so you can't ever really get an idea. Because it's not just one thing that's going on. I think it's many things. Yeah, I know. All right, Stan, get some sleep. Have a good day. Peace and love. Oh yeah, actually, this about me too. 6:30, I have to go. Well, that's just trying to get you hooked on pornography. Be careful of that because that's such an easy thing. It's not even reality anymore. It's an easy thing to get sucked into. Be careful with that. Well, it depends on what the circumstances were. All right. So it is now officially 6:34. I'm going to end it. I've got things to do, places to be. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a blast. I will see you maybe on Saturday. Definitely have to see you one day next week before Christmas. We may do a Christmas Eve, the eve of Christmas Eve show, maybe, if you guys want to do that. If you're going to show up. All right. Anyways, that's it. Woods out. Everybody, thanks for showing up. And if I don't see you, have an awesome, awesome Christmas and a great New Year and 2025. Easily done. Peace and love. Woods out.